English stenography practice 80 word per minute speed at 8.1% and services at 9.6%. All three sectors are contributing to the consolidations of growth. More importantly, the economy has shown remarkable resilience to the both external and domestic shocks. Our principal concern this year has been continue high food prices. Inflation surfaced two distinct episodes. At the beginning of the year, food inflation was high for some cereal, sugar, and pulses. Toward the second half, while the prices of three items moderate and even recorded negative rates of inflation, there was a spread in prices of onion, milk, and poultry. Even the some vegetables of late prices of onion have crushed the wholesale markets, and we have had to remove the ban of their exports. Despite improvements and availability of the most food items, consumer was denied the benefits of seasonal fall, the prices normally seen in winter months. These developments reveal shortcomings of distributions and marketing systems, which getting the accelerated that due to the growing demands for these food items was rising income levels. The hard differences between the wholesale retail prices between the markets and different parts of the country are just not acceptable. There are the expense of remunerative prices for the farmers and competitive prices of consumer. The monetary policy stance in the 2010-11. While being supportive, the fiscal policy has succeeded in keeping core inflation check. As the transmissions lag in modernity, that policy tends to be long. Except the measure already taken by the RBI to further moderate inflations of coming months, the developments on India external sector in the current year. We have been encouraging even the recovery of development countries of gradually taking root. Our trade performance has been improved, have grown to the 29.4% reach US dollar and 184.6 billion, while imports US dollar 273.6 billion have recorded a growth of 17.6% during April January 2010-11. Over the corresponding periods of last year, the current account deflects around to the 2009 and 10 level, and the pauses that the concern becomes because our consumptions of its financing. Policy making a globalized world has to make into account likely international developments to realize that desired outcome. It's important of three coverage of expectations of investor, enterprise, entrepreneur, and consumer on the macroeconomic prospects of economy. Against this backdrop, an India economy has accepted the growth 9% on outside minus 2.5% in 2011 and 12, except the average of inflations being lower the next year, and the current account deflects smaller and better managed with the higher domestic saving rates and stable the capital flows. While like the last year, I seek the blessings of Lord Indra to the bestow on the timely of the bountiful monsoon. I would pray the goddess Lakshmi as well. I think it is good strategy the diversify the risk of sustaining the growth in my last budget. I had started rolling back the fiscal stimulus are implemented the 2008 and 9 and 2009 and 10 multi-year impact to the global finances crisis economic slowdown in India. In the course of the year, we moved on the further on that path. I believe that the part of the current recovery must be stored away to the building of further relicenses. Indeed, a counter-cyclical policy in our best insurance against the external shocks, the Fiscal Responsibility and the Budget Management Act 2003 FRBM Act as the center of the corresponding act state level, so the statutory that the fiscal consolidation targets of positive effect the microeconomic of management of the economy. The course of the year, the central government would be introduced to the amendments of FRBM Act, laying down the fiscal roadmap of the 5 years. The 13th Finance Commission has worked out the fiscal consolidation roadmap for the state, requiring them to intimate achieving the fiscal deflecting of also the recommended the combination states of debt targets 2.4% of the GDP of the reached during the period states of required amended that the governments of management office of finance ministry. A middle office of lady operational as a next steps. I purpose induced to the public debt to operational as next steps. I purpose to induce the public debt management agency of the bill that the next financial year the tax reform that introductions of direct tax code DTC and the purpose to the good and service tax GST will mark as watershed. They are reforms that results of moderate that rates of simplifications of law and better compliance that as the Parliament against 2010 as receiving the report of standing the community will be has the finalized that enactment of during 2011-12 as being pioneer efforts and participative legislative and the code of purpose to effective from April 1, 2012. Allow the taxpayer, the practitioner, administrator at fully understand legislations are just revised and procedure. Unlike DTC of the season, GST have to taken to the consultant states from the dialogues has made considerable progress in the last 4 years.